Fighting games are very unique. Although its rules and goals are pretty straightforward, which is to deplete your opponent's life bar before he does the same to you, every person has a preferred way to play them. Some people play for the story, or because they like the characters, while other people play for the competitive side of it, to become a better player today, to compete in tournaments, and there are even those who play just because they want to have something fun to play with friends, or because they like to unlock customization items and customize the characters. It is pretty amazing when you think about it. Something that looks so simple, and yet can be played in so many unique ways. A well-received fighting game is usually the one that gives the player the freedom to choose which way they are going to play it, adding enough content for every type of fighting gamer and giving them all the options they want. Because of that, I believe developers should be always looking for ways to increase the opportunities for players of this genre to decide how, when, and where they want to play it. And I believe every developer should put some effort to try porting the games to the Nintendo Switch. Why? Well, although there are some pretty convincing arguments against it, the benefits are huge both for the players and companies. Fighting games is a genre that fans usually want to play whenever they have a shot at playing it, not only at home, but also during the day's lives outside of it. The nature of those games are perfect for filling those small gaps while you are taking a bus ride or waiting for the class to start. Looking at the casual aspect of it, the story mode of fighting game usually can be enjoyed by playing small chunks of less than 10 minutes. And there is also the customization mode in some fighting games that doesn't take a lot of time and let the player enjoy your own ranges later on at home. And for the competitive aspect of it, many players just love the idea of having a pocket training mode. I know a lot of people that back on the PSP and PS Vita days, that even though played on arcade stick, loved the portable versions of titles like BlazBlue, Tekken, and Marvel, because that gave the opportunity for them to experiment their ideas on the go. And with the Switch, things get much better than that because if you prefer playing on arcade sticks, there are adapters that let you use them even on handheld mode. Not only that, but it's perfect for playing casuals on tournaments and gatherings. You see, there is already a fighting game on Switch with a big competitive scene, Pokken Tournament. And one of the features of the game that the players love is the fact that they can always play casuals on majors, even when there aren't stations available for that. You just need to take the Switch, connect with someone else, and you are good to go. That means tournament organizers can focus on having tournament stations while leaving casual stations to the players themselves. This is also a huge selling point that companies should be looking at. Competitive players want to play whenever they can, both online and offline. Being a console with weaker hardware, the Switch probably will never have an online community as big as its competitors, and that means that a lot of people would buy the game twice, both on Switch and either PS4 or PC, meaning that companies by default would be selling much more copies of the game, generating more profit for them. I have even decided already that I will be getting BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle both on Switch and on PC. Maybe not both at launch, but eventually I have 2 copies of the game. Now, I know there are a lot of fine games that can easily port on Nintendo hybrid console. We know that this isn't the case for all of them. Tekken 7 and Marvel's Capcom Infinite both are more than 50 GB on their PC versions, and that is overkill for a Switch game. Not only that, but they will have to tone down the graphics a lot to make it work. However, the Switch has already proven to be able to handle games from the Wii U just fine. So if Bandai Namco made Tekken 7 looks like Tekken 6 and Capcom made Marvel's Capcom Infinite look like Marvel 3 on Switch while removing the story mode of both games, that could be a probability. And yes, it looks like those are huge sacrifices, but don't forget that Tekken 6 was available on PSP and the 3DS received a version of Tekken as well. They were turned down versions, but who cares, you could play anywhere. And the Easter egg for portable version is there, otherwise there wouldn't be a modding team making Tekken 7 for PSP right now. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm BlueLink, and see you next time. Bye.